Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the hills of ancient India, there lived a man named Ravi. Ravi was known throughout the village as a hardworking and dedicated farmer who tended to his fields with great care and skill. Despite his efforts, however, Ravi was always tense and anxious, and he never seemed to find peace in his daily activities. One day, as Ravi was tending to his crops, he noticed a group of monks passing through the village. They were dressed in simple robes and carried only the barest of necessities. Yet, there was something about their serene and peaceful presence that immediately caught Ravi's attention. Curious, Ravi approached the monks and asked them why they seemed so free from tension and anxiety, even though they had so little in terms of material possessions. One of the monks smiled gently and said, "My friend, the real reason for your stress is not what you possess or lack, but rather how you pursue the world around you. Your mind is like a garden, and just as you tend to your crops with great care, you must also tend to the thoughts and emotions that grow with you. If you allow negative and fearful thoughts to take root, they will soon spread like weeds and choke out the peace and joy that are your birthright." Ravi listened to the monk's words with great interest and felt a glimmer of hope in his heart. He realized that he had been so caught up in his daily struggles that he had forgotten to tend to the garden of his mind. He thanked the monk and promised to put their teachings into practice. Over the following weeks, Ravi began to meditate regularly and to practice mindfulness in his daily activities. He learned to observe his thoughts and emotions without judgment and to cultivate a sense of inner calm and tranquility. As he did so, he noticed a profound shift in his state of mind. He felt less anxious and more at ease, and he was able to enjoy the simple pleasures of life more fully. One day, as Ravi was walking through his fields, he noticed a small bird hopping along the ground, chirping happily to itself. Ravi was struck by the bird's carefree and joyful nature, and he realized that he too could learn to embrace life with a sense of ease and contentment. From that day forward, Ravi continued to cultivate his inner garden, tending to his thoughts and emotions with care and attention. He learned that the real reason for his stress was not the external circumstances of his life, but rather the way he pursued and responded to those circumstances. By changing his inner world, he was able to transform his outer world as well, and to live a life of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. As Ravi continued on his path of self-discovery and inner growth, he began to notice changes in the people around him as well. His family and friends began to remark on how much happier and more content he seemed, and they asked him for advice on how to find similar peace and tranquility in their own lives. At first, Ravi was hesitant to share his newfound wisdom, fearing that others might not understand or be receptive to his teachings. But as he continued to cultivate his own sense of inner peace, he realized that it was his duty to share that what he had learned with others and to help them find their own path to enlightenment. So, Ravi began to hold small meditation sessions in his home, inviting friends and neighbors to join him in the practice of mindfulness and self-awareness. At first, the gatherings were small and informal, but as word spread of Ravi's teachings, more and more people began to attend. Soon, Ravi found himself leading a community of like-minded individuals who were dedicated to the pursuit of inner peace and spiritual growth. They would gather together to meditate, share their experiences, and support one another on their journey towards enlightenment. As the community grew, Ravi realized that he had found his true calling in life, to help others find the same sense of inner peace and contentment that he had discovered. He became a teacher, a guide, and a mentor to those who sought his wisdom and guidance. And he found deep fulfillment in seeing others transform their lives through his teachings. Years passed, and Ravi grew old and wise. He knew that his time on earth was coming to an end, but he was at peace, knowing that he had lived a life of purpose and meaning. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by loved ones, he closed his eyes and smiled, knowing that he had fulfilled his destiny and left a lasting legacy of wisdom and compassion. And so, the story of Ravi and his journey towards inner peace and spiritual growth continues to inspire and guide people to this day, reminding us that the real reason for our stress and anxiety lies not in external circumstances, but in the way we perceive and respond to those circumstances. By cultivating our inner garden, we can find a sense of peace and contentment that is our birthright, and leave a legacy of wisdom and compassion for generations to come. Thanks for watching.